Alright, so the new anniversary character was revealed today, and I wanted to make a video talking about what I think of her kit, if people should be throwing all their gems at her banner, and everything like that. I will be summoning obviously tomorrow on Twitch if you want to pop in when the banner goes live at I believe 8 a.m. UTC. You can put that on Google and see what time it is for you. The video of my summons will be on YouTube edited afterwards, so if you can't be live there, the video will be up later, don't worry. But yeah, this Liz, I was scared of a new Liz for anniversary. I was very scared because Goddess Liz for the first anniversary was a terrible shift to the game's meta. But I must say, I don't mind this Elizabeth. I think that she is a unit I'm pleased with. Could it have been a better character? Maybe. But as a unit, I like her. She is a mostly DPS character, and I really like that about her. I like DPS. I don't like support. I like DPS. So that's really nice. Her stats are some of the best in the game. I have her stats open for that reason here. And she is the first light character. Light, by the way, she has 10% damage reduction against every type that isn't light. And all your allies take 10% less type disadvantage damage. That's what light does. Similar to how Meliodas' dark does something. So I should make a video highlighting what I think about her skills and stuff, because on my first patch notes video, I really on the first few minutes went like ham about the level 100 and how I don't like that they're already dropping level 100, but I'm not going to talk too much about that in this video. I talked enough on that one. She looks very impressive, but at the same time, I don't think she's the best unit in the game. Like, I was very like certain she would be the best unit in the game, but I don't know. I think Trader Melly might still hold the best unit in the game title because of how versatile he is. And I'll explain that in a second, but just reading what she does. When a specific ally uses a skill, increases basic stats of that ally by 4% to a maximum of 6 times. If increased to max, recovers HP of all specified allies by 30% max HP. Then increases all of the hero's stats by 15% for 5 turns. Now, this passive is very confusing to me because she has a counter, right, on her passive, right? Like 1, 2, 3, 4 from the gameplay. So saying that ally gets the stats increased is really weird. I think it's her that gets the stats increased, but if that's how the translation went, I suppose. But she has a passive that gives her stats, you know? Not infinite. It runs out, and after it runs out, you don't get them anymore. But, you know, she has a stat buff. Flood, so DPS, and this card is interesting. Inflicts damage equal to 275 at level 3 on all enemies, and for each orb that she has, inflicts additional damage equal to 8% of max HP. Now, this is why a lot of people are asking what gear should I run it for, being that she's DPS. I think an HP defense setup might still be best. So if you have an HP defense UR gear for Liz already, because, you know, Liz was an HP defense character, you're good to go, right? I did make crit gears for her for the memes. I will be using that for the showcase that I'm going to do for max DPS, but I think HP defense is more than good enough, and if you want to go for HP crit, I suppose, but HP defense is good, and her ult uses HP. Inflicts damage equal to 30% of the hero's max HP on all enemies. Apply Revive on allies for 1 turn. Now, Revive is a buff that you apply to allies that when they die, they get revived with X amount of HP. In this case, at once, so this ult, you know, festival units in their ult levels are always bullshit. I don't like this. At level 1, they revive at 5%, and at level 6, they revive at 50. But not only that, right? Not only that, at level 1, 2, and 3, it's a blue buff, meaning it can be removed. And you know a character that just came out that freely removes buffs every single turn, Rimuru, right? But at 4/6, it actually becomes a gray buff. So it cannot be removed. Don't like that. Should be a gray buff from the start if it's gonna be a gray buff. But, well. And at 4/6 it becomes 2 turns, I'm assuming. So how it works is it applies this buff, and then once that ally dies, then they come back with the revive. The thing is, this revive might not be the most relevant thing. We'll see how it plays out, but how we see with like festival characters, like if you get the unit's ultimate, the match is done. You ult and you wipe, and her ult hits very hard. So I don't know, like, you know, Trader Mally, you get his ultimate, match is done. You won, right? So getting that revive on top of him, I don't know. But, and why do I say Trader Mally is going to be better? I don't see her being good for Demonic Beast battle, or really much of PvE. She is looking to be a strictly PvP character. Like, really think about it. In what PvE activity is his revive going to be good for, right? Like Mally, Trader Mally got that amplified, is really good for Bird. Like, she might be good for Bird, I don't know. But, I don't know, Trader Mally being that good for Bird, and like for Deer, I don't even use Trader Mally anymore on Deer, because I just don't like the fact that he doesn't contribute to the wheel. But that 40% damage reduction is huge for Deer. Especially for people with low box CC that take so much more damage comparably to people with high box CC with more overall HP, right? Like, that damage reduction is huge, but we'll see how it plays out. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe she's going to be really good for PvE. But I see her as a PvP only character here, how I see her. But she is going to hit very hard. Like, in PvP and PvE, she is certainly going to be an amazing DPS. That's for sure. Any activity that you want a really good DPS, like Trader Mally can, you know, maybe take some time to build up to get like 5 buffs from his passive. You know, she can also need some time to build up to get the max passive, but I think turn 1 she's going to be hitting very hard regardless. Her banner. So, her banner is one of the best in history. I am hesitant to call the best for one reason, which is that Second Anniversary had the best banner ever. Ban. You know why? Because not only the banner was incredible, right? But Fever was a thing as well. So if you summoned on the Ban banner, you got tickets to summon on the Fever banner, which had very exclusive characters on. This year there's no Fever. What we got is a banner with a shit ton of SSRs, where we got 6 festival characters, and the top 20 voted regular banners. I don't know why they chose 20. I mean, I know why they chose 20, to fill the banner with garbage. Is it 20 or 18? I think it's 20. Counter Meliodas is in this banner, man. Counter Meliodas. Yeah. It's like... And all of these characters have the same rates. So, Bloody Elizabeth is a 0.25, and all of these, the festivals, Counter Mally, Green Escanor, all have the same rate, 0.15. I don't know. It seems like they went out of their way to do minor shafts here and there, right? The banner has some of the best characters in the game, and some of the most desired characters in the game, like Miguelden, Jormungandr, Brynhildr, but then they have Counter Mally, which shouldn't be in the banner, because last year it was top 15, but now it's top 20, I guess. And you can only pick her at 900. You can't pick any other character either. Oh no, they're going out of their way to make minor shafts, and I don't know why they're doing that. But regardless of the minor shafts, she is still, I want to say, a must summon. Like, Trader Mally's in the banner, man. It's like, he does have the same rates as Counter Mally, so you might pull 7 Counter Mallies and no Trader Mally, realistically. But he's still there. And you know why? I'm saying you might really want to summon, because This is the coin shop, the festival coin shop. Trader Melly's not here. I assumed he was. You can't really read because it's Japanese, but I saw a tweet with the translation for this. DN and Trader Melly are not in here. So if you don't have Trader Melly, the banner is your best bet. They're like, I really like Liz as a unit. I think that she's well put. DPS, she does have some minor annoyances here, revive, whatever. All units have annoyances, right? Good unit. But then they give her this like weird shaft. So I don't know. Still a must summon. Still, I wouldn't say a character that you should be going for. And again, a lot of people are already going to have UR gear for her as well, which helps. Level 100 is also coming out tomorrow. I'm definitely going to make a tier list of characters to level 100 first, because level 100 will be very bad, very annoying. But we'll work on that when we work on that. Imagine, I'm going to actually level 100 all these characters. Shit. When you think level 90, it's been here for a little while. I hope they're still waiting. Not going to drop to level 100 yet. But nope. Nope. You guys have SSR opinions, don't you? Let me know your thoughts on the new Liz in the comments. Let me know what you think about her in general. Are you pleased to see Liz like this? Because again, I think that people might think that I was gonna hate on Liz regardless, right? Because I didn't really want an Elizabeth for another anniversary. But it wasn't because I hate the character Elizabeth. It's because I have trauma of Goddess Liz. And I don't think this unit will cause that much trauma. I think she's really, really good, but not very annoying, which I am grateful for.